I'm stacked out of books here. Probably gonna have to slump down in my chair. It's late, it's about 1 AM. Well, thank you to Theo. Oh, I'll say thank you to Theo. I think I thanked him already. I'm wearing the shirt he got me. Been sitting for the last 20 to 30 minutes thinking, right, I'm going to make a video. What do I want to say? What do I not want to say? What do I want to focus on? And it always never comes out right. Go into every video discouraged. I mean, a lot of just ruminating a lot today, more than usual. Most days my mood is average. Some days it'll maybe be slightly above average, like a 7 out of 10. The last few days it's been fairly below average, 3 or 4 out of 10. I have to deal with a bit of online abuse. A bit yesterday, a bit today. Which has put me in a bit of a bad headspace, negative mood. And also I want to record this video now because I'm not going to get... I don't want to record a video. I should say right off the bat, I hate making them. Why else would they be removed a few days later, where like this one will be? I won't get a better opportunity tomorrow. I want to sleep, the dog's staying at my brother's place. My brother was here before. What time today? I don't know. Everyone was out and then he knocked at the door. And I was just in here, I think, watching Spider-Man. I just went to the door to see who it was and then I walked back. He's not here to see me, and I just don't want to be around people sometimes. Or certain people. So you've had to deal with negative abuse, like, dude, you're so sad, you're a loser, get a life, all these sorts of comments, you know, I'm already in a very negative headspace, like, nearly all the time, and that just demoralises me so much more. You know, I'm nice to everyone, and I'm not just putting on airs and graces, and I'm not just saying that for effect. I'm genuinely nice to everyone. I'm always saying hello, and I'm always asking how people are, but it's always a one-way street. I never get that in return. I don't feel I ever get that in return. No one ever takes time out of their day to ask how I am or how I'm feeling. Even when I'm feeling at my lowest point, I'll still come into this kitchen or somewhere in the house. My parents, I hate saying the word parents as well, that's another thing. I usually say family. That was another thing I was thinking about before. And I don't even really give them eye contact. I'm sort of like looking here or here. It's not like a mental health sort of thing or an autistic thing. You want to go there. Just, you can tell a lot by a person just by looking at their eyes. Yeah, even then, the quick glimpses or glances I have with them, I still manage to force a smile and even make like a light-hearted joke. Usually the jokes I make with my mother lately are to do with like housewives. She really likes those Real Housewives shows. I watched a few of them, but it's not really my thing. And then with my father, I usually just ask, are you going out later or something like that? I don't really know what to say. But yeah, I could do without those comments. They're not even, what's the word? As usual, I can't find words. It's just not necessary to do that to anyone. Deal with abuse, like life's difficult enough as it is, and especially, I know why you're coming for me basically. Whoever it was, I'm sure I'll forget about it in a few days. Probably going to keep taking down videos because that's just where I am right now. I'm not going to stop being discouraged. I haven't got out the thoughts that I want to get out in this video so far. only like 20%. I've only scratched the surface and I can't think. I might do a stream tomorrow, so if you stop into that, then thank you. This will probably be uploading the same time I'm streaming, if I feel like streaming, that is. No one ever shows up to the streams. Chris occasionally shows up, thank you Chris. Well, usually I know if someone's there watching, but no one says anything. So it's nice, like I'll be sitting there with another monitor, I'll be like, wow, looking out the corner of my eye. So I know someone's there watching and they just don't want to talk. They don't want to talk because I don't know. They just like to be, I don't know, stay anonymous. Still haven't got out my thoughts as I would like to. I feel like when I make these now, it's just, I don't get anything out of it. I feel like I'm just doing this for someone else's benefit. The days after Christmas, saying that every video lately. 97 days. Yeah. Well, 86 then the next day. Hate Sundays as well, can't bear Sundays. Deplorable. Weather was nice today, so that was something. Just thinking, yes I did record a video. The video where I was walking to the supermarket and back. I stood there waiting for ages. The woman wasn't even doing anything. I don't know what she was doing. I think the video cut out when I was in the middle of being served, or just about to be served. The man next to her said like Sue or whatever her name was. I was kind of waiting. I'm prattling on now. Like I feel miserable good 90% of the day, every day. That's not normal, is it? The only times I feel happy is when I'm out bath. And maybe I'll see a funny video on YouTube. I've watched every video on YouTube about 50 times now, feels like. Keep blocking people online or stopping them from following me because I don't want them to follow me. I'm sure some people find this very entertaining, I don't know why. Yeah, it was bothering me a bit before when people that have similar sort of channels, make similar sort of content. It's like a mixed bag, but on the whole, it's like positive comments. They'll say negative things, but on the whole, it's like positive things like you're an inspiration, or you're a really nice person, or I really need this video today, or I really like this video. And I've never got any of that. So what am I doing wrong? And I'm talking about 2 years ago or a year ago or back in the day, I never got any of that. So it's like, what am I doing wrong? This is the best. I can't make any kind of special videos. I think Chris, yeah, was saying, I'll help you with tutorials for, what was it now? What? Certain type of videos, drawing videos or something. Drawing. And it's like, I want to be able to do these things myself, but I know in my heart I don't have any skills. I'm not good at anything. Clearly demonstrated I'm not good at anything. Goes without saying, cut forward 20, 30 years, things will be the same. Still trying to find friends, sort of friends online or whatever. I don't really know where to look. I don't want to go to a bar, really, or a pub. I hate those sorts of places. Not enjoyable for me to sit around drinking. It sounds weird to me to say don't enjoy eating. I don't drink alcohol, but I don't enjoy eating. I really don't. It's like just a necessity. It's just fuel. I don't get any enjoyment out of it. Much like cooking. The other day, I think me and my mother were making a pizza together. She just talks about, oh, let's make this a regular thing. It's like, no, I don't want to make it a regular thing. Just like I didn't want to make a regular thing walking the dog, which we did a few days ago. It wasn't enjoyable. When I spoke maybe 10 words the whole time, my mother spoke about 500 words. Oh, there's a swan, or oh, there's another dog, and oh, there's that. I'm just going to talk to this man that I know. I just need a friend, keep saying that every time. And I feel like it's just nothing's going to change. feel like I get a lot of hate undeservedly, like I've not done anything wrong, just because I don't keep in line with what you deem to be the correct way to live or the correct way to be. People's attitudes just get to me. I don't know if it makes me weak to say. I'm conscious now of the camera battery running out when I'm in the middle of talk. I don't think it's... What did I just say then? God, I do this every time. I feel like it's a hard world to grow up in. And I'm not capable. I don't know what it takes to even do the basics. I don't ever see myself getting a job, ever. And as I've said before, if I end up getting a job, I'm not going to spend the money on me. Money's not going on me. Trying to get my PayPal working. I think I might have got it fixed, so hopefully next week I can send some donations. What am I going to save money on? If I want to save my money on something substantial, I'd have to save money for like 2 years. And that comes back to like the cooking as well. It's like being reliant on other people. I don't want to be like that. I don't want people to buy me things. I don't want people to send me things. Someone, Chris, or maybe Hector or someone, I think, or even Theo's planning to send me something. I'm telling you now, I'm going to send it right back. And that's not because I'm feeling ungrateful. It's because I just don't want anything to do with it. I don't deserve it. I feel like I don't deserve anything. It all just feels very sort of it feels like I'm making things difficult on myself, or I'm making things complicated and they shouldn't be. No one asks how I'm doing. No one asks how I am. I'm always asking how people are, all the time. I'm always checking in with people. No one ever checks in with me, ever. Ever, ever, ever. It really gets to me. What was going to tell you about? This video's probably been going on quite long now. If you're still watching, thanks. And also just because I get 2 or 3 views, what's the point? I don't want to do this anymore. Saying I don't want to do it anymore, but I'm going to keep doing it, aren't I, until something comes along or something happens. It'd be nice just to have one friend, and I don't have any friends. Still, for all this time, I haven't made a single friend. No one wants to be friends with a miserable person. I don't want to keep making good accounts of social media because I feel like that doesn't bear fruit. Nothing good comes from that. Nothing good comes from Discord or Twitter or Facebook or any of those things. Doing that feels just like time wasting doing that. I won't know how to answer the questions as well. Say I get an interview for something, I won't know how to answer the questions. Like standard questions that anyone could answer, someone half my age, 18, 19, could answer with ease. I'll be like, like what's your, I don't know, national insurance number? What's your this number? What's that number? What's your, standard things? I'll be like, I don't know. And they'll be like, great, we'll give you a call, meaning you haven't got the job because you're a fucking loser. And also don't want to make videos because they're just wholly negative, aren't they? I can't go back to being that person who was even just remotely positive. Does anyone still remember when I used to make somewhat positive content? I still vaguely remember some of the titles of the videos. no one's watching, no one cares anymore. I care a lot about other people on like a personal basis. Like I'm a nostalgic person, or not nostalgic, what's that other word? Something to do with nostalgic anyway. I'm very nostalgic and I'm like a people person. Like if someone's streaming a video game, I'm not that much interested in the game, I'm interested in the person. I'm going to get a message from someone now, I want to be a friend or something. And it's like I'm just going to be difficult, make things difficult for them, just make things very complicated. I mean like a friend in person. Call me for Christmas. Thanks for watching.